type 2. Tried to just get diabetes, that fucking worked for him. They give you this little machine to measure your blood sugars, and I'm not good with the sight of blood, especially my own. My partner's well aware of that. She said, "Are you going to be okay with this?" I said, "Babes, before I met you, had a little prick in my hand every day. Sometimes twice if porn have had good recommendations." So she didn't laugh either. She gave us that look to see you deserve to be a fucking diabetic. But I am divorced.
Woo!
There's always one. And people would ask, what happened? You were such a strong couple. We were. Right up until the point she started to find herself under other blokes. She said she never cheated, she opened the relationship. And I was the last to find out. And she didn't like Star Wars. So we started calling her Jabba the Slut. Looking back, that was actually quite apt. They could have been twins. So the one on screen was the looker. She had one of those chins where you could blow your nose and wipe your arse at the same time. Do you know what I mean? But, so yeah, I lived a single life for a while. It was during that time somebody decided to put out all my car windows. Apparently he thought I was shagging his girlfriend. Now if I was, that is a reasonable response. But I wasn't, for two very good reasons. One, at the time I was 35. She was 17. I don't like lasses that young, I'm not an ounce. But the biggest problem was the fact his girlfriend was my niece. My last name isn't Warburton, I'm not into bread. Like, what goes through people's minds? I was walking down the street the other day and there was these two women talking. And I was talking about how bananas are really good for clearing out your colon. So I'll give that a go. In hindsight though, I think they meant eating them. But I am engaged again. Yeah, my new partner, very different to my ex. She's kind, she's loyal, she's caring, doesn't fuck other blokes. She's from Yorkshire, very direct. And she told me the other day she's part of the DNA, which I later found out meant National Dyslexic Society. She's strange. Show of hands, does anybody else have a partner that talks in the sleep? Right. What is the weirdest thing your missus has said to you?
What's the weirdest thing she's said to you? She tends to just go, it's so funny.
Right, yeah. Okay, so like, I'll give you two examples. The other night, this is quite recent, comes to bed, waking up from the middle of the night, diabetic, need a piss. Goes back to bed, all I hear is, whoo! Uh-oh. But that's not the strangest thing. No. We have a rule in our house. And the rule is, my partner has to fall asleep first because I snore. That's fair. So, she's fast asleep, I'm drifting off. She sat right there, she will tell you that this is true. She sat bolt upright, looked me dead in the face and just went, no bed. So, what am I meant to do with that? I was a drive-by insult and back to dreamland. But bless her, she's great. Last year she took us to the theatre, went to see a show called Starlight Express. Basically a bunch of cunts on roller skates whizzing around pretending to Thomas the Tank Engine. And my missus, bless her, not part of the show, not on skates, not moving, is the one that fell over that night. Can't take her anywhere, she could trip over a Wi-Fi signal, I swear to God. But I'm currently find myself, so I'm going to leave you with a little shower thought for the night, something to ponder over the next few days or weeks. Do you think a lesbian's first tongue should be Gaelic? Anyway, that's me for tonight. Thanks very much.